Hi all, my name is Malika and today we are having Javier Bambaren. Javier is a member of Crypto Valley Association in Latin America. He is also a founder of GBD Investment, where they help projects with development and marketing, and he is building an educational metaverse reality near. Hi Javier, thank you so much for coming.
Hi Malika, it's amazing to be here. I'm so excited and happy because I think that create this ecosystem and these talks is very well to grow the ecosystem. Thank you.
Totally, yeah, nice to have you here. How long have you been involved in crypto?
Well, I begin this with the pandemic situation because I have to take a decision to close my office and get out my employers or help them. And when I begin to learn how to make it, I begin to research a lot and I understand what is blockchain. I say, okay, this is for me. This is going to have a big solution, and we need to create something here. No? That's in 2020. Yes.
Yeah. And what catched your interest? Like the blockchain, the system, how it works, or itself, or how was it?
To say the truth, I think that we really want to make a change. We are creating a big project that called Reality Near, and our vision that I call that is my legacy for the humanity is try to break the cycle of poor and how we can make that big problem real. No? We understood that we need to use the most advanced technology, and blockchain is like, okay, this decentralize everything. This can help for all the world to communicate well, and that's begin the story.
Nice. So you bought your first Bitcoin in 2020.
The first time I heard about Bitcoin, I say for my friend, "You're crazy, man. That's not legal." But then when I understood not Bitcoin, I understood the blockchain, the technology of blockchain. I say, okay, what is this? I remember that I read the first time of the white paper of Bitcoin. I don't understand anything the first time. I need to read 2 times more and say, okay, I like it. I need to buy now, and I buy my first Bitcoin.
Nice.
Yes.
What year was it?
2020.
Okay.
2020.
Yeah.
Yes. I begin to buy step by step, and I have a process to buy in the time.
Yeah, still not late.
Yes, it's not late.
What would you say? What are the advantages of Web3 technology compared to traditional web technology?
I think that the first step to try to understand in this part is what's real Web3. Web3 come from the technology of blockchain, and it's decentralized. You are the owner of your identity, and that changed everything. In Web2, it's centralized, and you don't have the real control of your identity. It's incredible what is happening. This is a future. No? I think that is the biggest difference now, and the benefits. Wow, there's a lot. No? I always say that you can imagine all the benefits that you have if you are the owner of your identity and of your data. No?
Yeah, totally agree. What would you say? What are some common misunderstandings about crypto?
You know, I love the blockchain. I love Web3. I understand that crypto is necessary in this world, but there's a lot of issue people need to understand. The first thing I want to try to explain is when you try to explain crypto for all the world, you try to explain that the same way you explain for your grandmother. If your grandmother understand what you're saying, you're in the correct road. And that's the big issue you have now. No, people hear crypto and say, "Oh no, crypto is dangerous." The first time I heard crypto, I say, "Okay, that's not for me." Then I understand the technology of blockchain. I say, "I love it," and the Web3 that is evolution and what is coming for the future is changing everything. I think that we need to communicate well everything of this.
Yeah, agree. And what excites you most about the future of Web3 technology?
Wow. My project, Reality Near, is working in the future of the Web3. When you begin to say that we are a metaverse, but we are more than that. We are creating extended reality. We are working on that since April 2022. That is merge reality and technology to have the more benefits in your real life. I am sure that people didn't like and didn't want to live in metaverse, but they want to live in his real life with all the benefits they have in the digital world. And this is only possible for blockchain and Web3. And this is the real future. This is the next step. You are going to make something incredible. And the more bigger problem is the hardware. But hey, Apple is going to make the hardware now, and then it's going to grow and grow and grow. And that's, for me, is exciting.
Yeah, understand. What challenges do you face when working with Web3 projects as an advisor or a market specialist?
When we are working in Web3, we understand that the first step is to try and understand what technology we are going to use, what blockchain. And the second thing that for me is very important is the way to communicate this correctly and try to make it very easy for the user. I believe in this Web 2.5 because it's the correct way to generate adoption. No? It's like have the benefit of Web 3, but looking like Web 2. I think that we need to make a lot of effort for all the ecosystem. This is open source to try to communicate this very easy and make things that people really want, not make things for only get money. No?
Okay. Yeah. And what advice do you have for someone new to the world of crypto?
The first thing I say is need to understand, read a lot. Don't believe. If you go hear someone, don't believe. I always say this, no? This is the knowledge give you for you. You need to don't trust in that. Try to research a lot and have evolution, and then go back to the ecosystem because this is growing faster, and you need to really understand what is happening. And yes, you need to try. You need really to try. The first time you use a wallet, you make a swap. You say, okay, I'm nervous. I'm losing my money, or it's okay, no? But you need to try. Yes, with small money, no? But you need to try.
Yeah. How would you respond to the criticism that Web3 technology is too complex for the average user?
I think that every revolution comes with some issues. It's like AI. The first is the time come AI for the world is in the Second World War, and then go up and they go down, and now some arms put in front of people in an easy way with GBD. And I think that blockchain and Web3 and crypto is the same. The first time people say, okay, this is not for me, this is so difficult, but I think that in the time this is going to be more easy for everyone.
Yeah, makes sense. In your opinion, what is the biggest risk for the Web3 ecosystem in the next few years?
I think that regulation is going to be a big problem now, but I'm a believer that we need some regulations because if we don't have some road, we don't have clear what we are making, if we are going to make something incredible or not. But this is something that is not for the bigger problem for me. The bigger problem now are these people that say this is the biggest project and create a token and go out and say, but what is he saying? They don't have utility, and that's make that in one moment the market is fear of that and the user go out of this ecosystem. I think that now in this process we need to try to make things very healthy, and Web3 have something incredible that is open source. Everyone help anyone because we need to grow together. And then come one and say, I want to make a lot of money and destroy everything. A lot of years where we are working. No? I think that we need to make things good and try to don't think in money. Try to create things that people really want and make it very easy.
Makes sense. Javier, how do you address concerns about the lack of regulation and oversight in the crypto space?
I think that regulation is very necessary, but the real question is why governments are looking now Web3. And okay, that's important. If you try to understand, say, okay, the government try to regulate something, is because this is going to change everything. And I think that when people understand that, regulations is not a big problem.
Yeah. And what would you say about how do you address concerns about the potential for crypto markets to be manipulated?
I find that every day because I say that security token is not the best token. I am a believer that utility token is the correct token. Our project is working only in that because we think that, okay, you create money of nothing and you don't make nothing and the community buy and sell and that's okay. No, because if you have a lot of money, you can buy a lot and you can move the price. But if this token have a real utility, has changed everything, and that's the main thing we need to understand. Create something that help in your real life, and that is going to be the future of Web3.
Yeah. Javier, have you ever lost money investing in crypto, and what did you learn from that experience?
Yes, when I begin to try to understand the blockchain, I recommend that the same. You need to try. Be careful because the market go up and down different times. I begin to buy and try to understand what is a swap, what is a transfer, a lot of things. And in that process, I lost money, yes, because I don't connect well the blockchains, I don't understand well the wallets, but then I understand that it's very easy. And now I don't say that I want money. I think that my money is there and I relax for that.
Yeah. And what would you say about the concerns about the potential for crypto to be used to evade taxes?
I think that crypto has potential in everywhere, in every part in the world, but I try to focus not only in the crypto. I repeat this every time. Crypto is not your project. Crypto is like have utility or not have utility or equity, but the project is the main important thing. If you're working something that is going to change the world, that is making a big problem and try to understand it, it's a good project. If you are only thinking the token, I don't like that.
Yeah, makes sense. How do you address concerns about the lack of transparency and accountability in the cryptocurrency space?
The magic of the blockchain is transparency, and I think that is very necessary to have everything decentralized, and you can trust and you can see in the web that if that wallet have the thing that they say they have, and that is incredible. You can just say that the banks are trust because they say that they have the money or the government say it, but you cannot see that. In crypto with blockchain, you can see the truth, but you need to understand what the blockchain works, and that's incredible.
Totally. How to ensure that you don't make false promises to potential users or investors?
Well, I think that there's two roads. The first is if you say something that you really think and you believe, you are not making a lie. But in the road, everything is going to change. You don't know that. But if you are saying lies to make more users or for fundraising, that's not correct because you are not making a healthy project. You are making something that is not good for all the ecosystem. You need to make things really transparently, try to make things good. Okay, try. Yes, you are making something different, but be honest. It's very important.
Could you please name top 3 criteria for the project you would invest in?
3 projects now I am going to invest in. Wow, I need to research a lot because I'm focused in my project 24/7, no? But I think that if I need to understand something, I'm going to see something of XR, extended reality. I'm going to see something in DeFi, but that is different, more of the support of DeFi. And the first thing that I really like in this project, and I think that is a good idea, is try to find something that is resolving a very good problem in education.
And do you recommend buying Bitcoin now?
Wow, that's a very difficult question because the promise is that Bitcoin is going to go to the moon. but we don't know if it's going to up or down. I recommend that you can buy slowly and you can be focused in the market. But more than buy Bitcoin or buy any crypto, I recommend to begin to understand the market and see what is the future, what is coming, what we are making. And in that process, you are going to see the future. I always say you need to open the door, look what is happening there, look the future, then close it, and come back and say, okay, I need to create this, or what can I do to help the ecosystem, no?
And what is the future now? What do you see opening the door?
I think that we see the future in pandemic situation. We understand that people need help, and that's the reason we create Reality Near. For us, the beginning of this is blockchain, then come Web3, and the evolution of Web3 is extended reality. I said that before, but I'm sure that we need to create something that merge reality and technology to give you the best of your digital world in your real life and create opportunities. In our case, with Reality Near, we are trying to create education and economic opportunities to try to break something of the cycle of poor, but generate real value. XR is amazing, is very, very new, and I think that AR and XR is going to change the world with the support of blockchain.
Interesting. What would you say about the misconceptions that people can think that blockchain and everything metaverses could be dangerous for young people, for example?
I think that it's like in every revolution, people every time have people that like it and not. I think that metaverse or digital worlds have a lot of benefit for education and have a lot of things that we need to see what is going to happen. But I want to make an example. In MIT exists a greater project born in MIT, but not for MIT, that help women from 13 and 70 years in that stage to learn how to begin in developer. And it's incredible because it's like they use that technology in Web 2, but if you bring this in Web 3, you are going to open more biggest this process. I think that there's a lot of opportunity, but yes, you need to see what is going to make easy and okay, what is dangerous, and try to regulate it.
Thank you. Javier, you just said that it's very important to educate people about Web3 and about blockchain and everything. What is the best way for people to learn about Web3?
I think that it's our responsibility, the person that are creating projects now, to try to educate all the people and try to make it very easy. Because the only way people try to understand the benefits is try to use it, the ecosystem, and how they can use this if they don't know it. We need to make events, we need to go for meetings, interviews, we need to be present and try to speak directly with the persons, with the people. I don't know why, but in one step people say, no, I'm this and users like this. No, you need to connect with people day by day and try to explain things very, very easy. For me, what you are doing now, this interview with Stanford, with all the ecosystem is amazing because, okay, this is in English, but a lot of people in the world is going to understand this and say, okay, I want to learn more. And for our side, for our language, people can say, okay, I need to learn English, I can put subtitles, what I can do for begin this world. And it's part of the project. Learn education, you need to learn fast every day. And that's the only way to create a real value.
Thank you so much, Javier. It was nice talking to you and it was very interesting. And have a great day.